here we go. Hopefully I won't be dropping frames. Hopefully you can hear me. It shows on the bottom that you should be able to hear me. But anyway, so this is a repeat that I'm going to drop everything on because of the fact that for whatever reason my sound was not working on the last one. I think that's my main issue so far is sound. But anyway, this is about the Sikary Spark. It came direct from China. I got it off of AliExpress from the Vape store. They have lots of good little, they've got starter kits and tanks and RDAs and mods and coils, you name it, they've got it. You could probably start vaping just from them. And since I have to walk out the door in 7 minutes, I have to hurry through this. I apologize if it's quick. If you need any, like a better look at something that I'm talking about, you can either text me or not text me. You can message me on Twitter or Instagram, or you could also, get a hold of me on here, leave a message, ask, in the messages below. There's a lot of information on the back here. There's tips, there's the product name and the model number and who makes it. There's also a scratch off authenticity, so this is obviously a little bit more of a mainstream brand in China than what it is here. And it actually is kind of a sweet little machine. It has, your normal crap in there, the quality control certificate, your charging cord, some more tips for when you're filling or when you're vaping. If you want to pause there and watch that, you sure can. If you, there's a user manual, and it's got everything on one side is in Chinese, and on the other side is all English. So, it is a pod system. One pod. The nice thing I like about these pods is everything is completely see-through, so you can see when that wick has soaked up your e-liquid. It does say on the back of the box that you should only use, I believe, 50% VG. Where did I put that now? Warmly tips, please use 50% PG, 50% VG e-liquid. And it is a closed loop design. It's designed for no leakage. In order to go in there to fill it, you take this off the top, and on either side there's a little hole that is for filling. I use the tweezers and I only open one side at a time. That way you don't lose that little plastic plug, because with this one you don't get any replacements. You do get 2 of the pods though, and I've already been vaping on this one. You saw it in the other video. This has my menthol tobacco e-liquid in it. You have, I did mention the specs in the other video. It is, if I can find it now, 117.4 millimeters tall by 15.6 wide by 9.2 millimeters thick. The pods are 1.5 mils. The resistance is 2 ohms, and max output current is 3 amps with a 350 mAh battery. You have your charging port, you have your battery indicators, and you have a nice little LED around the bottom of this from when you're dragging on it. These will change color. If it's white, you're good. If it's blue, you're okay. If it turns red, then you gotta charge it. You do have a nice indicator window there, which, you still got quite a bit underneath of there to where you could still be vaping, but, once once it goes below there and you can't see your liquid, then it's time to start watching it. The flavor from this little thing is absolutely, well, it's right on par with the Warlock peas. It really is. And for high ohm, low wattage devices, these are, you know, the Sikary Spark and the Warlock peas are both pretty amazing as far as for that type of device. These are both, or this is an airflow switch activated, so there's no buttons. It's activated by when you draw on it, and that's all there is to it. So for the grand old price of $12.99 a piece, these are pretty amazing. However, unless you can find them from a US seller, be prepared to wait a month for it, because I did, almost to the day. It does come in, I believe, silver, blue, and black as well, but I chose the rainbow because I am collecting rainbow stuff. So if any of you ever send me anything to put up in a review and you have an option, send it rainbow, because I like the rainbow stuff. And actually I have chain vaped it quite a bit ever since I tried to tape the first review, and it actually worked really well. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go because I have to walk out the door in 1 minute and I still got to put socks on. But I realized that it didn't have any sound because I decided to go check. And I figured I'd hurry up and give you one with sound so you could actually hear what I was saying about this little beast before I went to work. So you guys have a good night, and I'm going to have a work night. Peace out.